Hello everyone, it's Melissa from stampwithmelissa.com here. Today I'm working on swap cards and I'm taking you along with me. I want to use this super cute Taco Fiesta set today. It is a $1 million stamp set from Erica Serwin. So this is the one she got to help design and it's so stinking cute. And you know what, I just realized I got all my stamps ready and I totally forgot to pick out a face. I want the little winky face. So I need to get that mounted. But we're going to go ahead and get started. I'm actually trying to film this before I have to go to church, so I am rushing a little bit here. So I've got kind of some pieces laid out, and I'm going to just take you along for this. So I am going to pull in a piece of messy scrap paper, and I've got this sweet sorbet piece here, and I am going to stamp a background with these cute little chili peppers in sweet sorbet ink. So it's tone-on-tone stamping. I'm going to start with the big one and then fill in all the little spaces with the little guy. But I wanted, while I do this, I have a little bit more time to explain to you. Usually, I do a whole intro where you see my face and all that, but I was like, nope, that's got to happen during the video today, so I do apologize for that. But you know what? Sometimes you got to do what you got to do, and I got to get to church, so. Anyway, so swap cards are really super fun. So for this swap, this swap is for a Trip Achievers hop. If you guys are new here, I earned the Stampin' Up trip to Norway, last year, and I'm so super excited and grateful for that. Truly, it is like such a huge honor. It's so cool. So I'm participating in my first ever hop with some other Trip Achievers, which is really cool. I'm going to grab my Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. So I am super excited about that, and so I want to make my swaps like super cute and super nice so that like nobody's like, oh, I hope I don't ever have to swap with Melissa. So I'm going to use this Cane Weave 3D embossing folder. I thought that would be cute on the back. But basically the idea of a swap is you want to use as much new product as you can, so you can show people what stuff looks like. Even demonstrators don't have it all. I wish I did, but I don't have room for it all, and I don't have money for it all. But yeah, and I don't have time to play with it all either. So I just have to pick out what I like, and I really liked this Taco Fiesta stamp set, and another demonstrator in my group might not like the Taco Fiesta stamp set, but they still have a sample to share with it. So in case their customers ask, they still can show. I'm gonna die cut some things while I have this out. So anyway, this swap, I have to make 16 cards that are all the same. I always like to make an extra card for myself because you don't always get one of your own cards back, understandably, right? Like you usually don't want your own card back because that means that you lose out on another idea. And the reason why you would get your own card back is if somebody didn't send theirs in or didn't follow the rules or whatever. Our swap organizers also get a card because they do a lot of work behind the scenes to make sure that everybody follows the rules, right? Like we don't use retired product on our swaps, none of that jazz. So they do a lot of work behind the scenes to make sure that everything is up to snuff or whatever they say, on par with what we have. So let me talk you through this. So this was the Cane Weave embossing folder. I've got this piece here. I'm going to use my seal. Oh, come on, seal. Add some seal to the back of this, and then I'm going to layer it on the bottom. Now to get this piece, I actually cut it at 5 1/4 by 3, and then I lined up the corners at the 1 inch mark on my trimmer and cut diagonally. I hope that makes sense. So that's how I got this diagonal, and then it actually gave me 2 pieces, so I have one for another swap card as well. So that's pretty nice. Okay, so then I've got this piece and I need to replace my trimmer blade. I'm going to add some liquid glue to this, and honestly I should be using my adhesive mat because who knows, I made this piece longer than I needed it, so I want to use our adhesive mat to make sure that if any glue goes haywire. Okay, so we're gonna lay that down. I just love breaking this up a little bit between the paper and the embossed piece. How fun is this embossed piece, by the way? I just think it looks so cool. So then I'm gonna pull out my scissors and we will just trim off. You can see my sweet sorbet piece was a little long too, so we'll just trim it down. Give it a little haircut. And this side. So, yeah, anyway, so these are for swaps. I have to make 16 more of these. But I had this idea in my head and I needed to get it on paper, like ASAP, before I forgot about it. So that's why we're doing this right now before I have to go to church. Anyway, so I am inking up this cute little crunchy taco. And I'm going to put him actually maybe up a little bit because I have a sentiment that needs to go under. So we've got him, and then I'm going to close this and bring in some blends. So I'm going to use So Saffron. Now this die cut circle is crushed curry, and I would have used crushed curry, but we don't have crushed curry. So I'm going to use So Saffron because I thought Daffodil Delight would be a little bit too bright, and those are really our options for yellows. So yeah, I'm going to use these. And then I don't know what they're actually supposed to be, but I'm pretending like that's tomato and lettuce peeking out on the top of the taco. So that's why I've got my sweet sorbet and my parakeet party. So we'll use this guy. And honestly, I'm not sure if we can do much blending. There's such small little spots up here, but we'll do our best. So yeah, then we'll color in this one. Usually when I do swaps, I don't go crazy on blending because you have to do so many. And, you know, I have to focus when I color. I want to make sure this one's dark. Yes, it is. Okay. I have to focus when I color. And so it, like, takes me a little bit longer. And so, yeah, I just don't often do a lot of blending. But I feel like this is manageable because it's a small space. I can do all of the So Saffron at one time. And then all of the other colors at one time. You know what I mean? Okay, so that's done. Let's go ahead and open this up again. And then I'm going to add that cute little face that you saw me mount earlier. Now this stamp set has 5 different cute little faces. So you can use whichever one you want. But I like the cute little winky face. It's so, so cute. I thought about the one with the beard, but I didn't use that one. So... All right, then I'm going to stamp this Spec-Taco-Lar. How cute is that? And I'm going more towards the right-hand side because I'm going to trim it down, okay? All right, so we've got that. Let's go ahead and add some seal to the back of this piece. Now, it is embossed, so you know my rule is lots of adhesive. So you can see I'm going on all the sides and one in the middle. And that's because sometimes this one doesn't look bad, but... Oops, let's put it the right way. Sometimes your embossed piece can warp a little bit. So like I said, this one doesn't look too bad, but like the timber one sometimes can warp a little. And so you want to kind of make sure that it's not going to, right? And so you add lots of adhesive. So, all right, so we've got that. Then we're going to add this. I'm starting to think it would have been really cute if I had stuck that under and then popped that on top, don't you think? Wouldn't that look cute? So let's really quick trim this down. So I'm going to cut like right there. And then I'm going to cut a little banner, except I should probably make that look a little prettier. Okay. So on my actual swap cards, I'll stamp it centered this way. But since this is the one I'm going to keep for myself, it can be a teeny bit different because the idea with swap cards is that they're all the same, right? So everybody gets the same thing. And then whoops, don't stick your adhered stuff down on your scissors and then on your other thing. Goodness gracious. Okay, hold on. Let me trim this down a little more. And then I'm going to do a cute little banner end. Just like so. Okay, that looks cute. So then what I think I want to do is I'm going to take this and pop this up on dimensionals. Okay, peel off those backings. And then I'm going to stick this like right around here. And then I know I wanted to add some of this twine too. This is the in color twine and we have this cute little sweet sorbet one. So I was going to add, let's do like 5-ish. Yeah, about 5-ish inches And hopefully this all works out. I wanted it to be like right under the sentiment. I don't know if the sentiment should be in line with the diagonal there, or if it should go off on its own. Come here. Because otherwise I was going to just stick it on like that. Actually, that might look okay. I'm going to do that. Okay, so scratch that earlier plan. We've got our cute little taco on there. We're going to add, I'm going to cut a little side here because that will work a little bit easier. Add this on the banner side and then add some seal on the other side. Now before I stick this down, I want to see, okay, I'm going to add my twine right here. So I'm going to add a little bit of seal and do my faux bow. Okay, so meet up those ends, stick down the center, and cross it just like it's a bow, but it's not. We didn't have to tie anything. Right. Okay. Peel off this dimensional backing if it'll come. And then we're going to stick this down and we're going to make sure that we're covering up our seal. And that is so stinking cute. I love it. Okay. So then I'm going to finish it off and I'm going to use these milky dots and I'm going to use the top ones. And we'll just use one big, maybe over there, and one little. Oh, so cute. All right, so there is this swap card. I hope you enjoyed coming along with me for that creative process. I gotta go make a few more of these after I get home. So thanks so much for watching. I do have a blog post linked in the description of this video with all of the pictures and the supplies used. Everything I used today is available in my online store. I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. So it's all available in my online store. Check it out at the link below this video. Thanks for watching. Please give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I'll see you next time. Bye for now.